All right, finish your logo project design part. Now you need to make a mechanical drawing. So I did it for Fusion 360. I'm going to do it now for Autodesk Inventor. So you're going to go to File, New, then to Drawing. All right. So this default sheet size is quite large. We're going to right click on sheet 1, and then we're going to go to Edit Sheet and change it to size A, which is 8.5 by 11 paper that we can easily print out in class. Hit OK. Then we're going to right click on ANSI large, and we're going to delete that. All right. And this is what our nice blank page looks like. Now we're going to place our views. So make sure you have your logo open, your part open, whatever it is you're making the drawing, make sure it's open. And then go to Drawing, hit Base, and it always puts it right in the middle of the paper. This will be whatever the front view of your part is on your logo. So if I go front view here, this is what will show up in that view. All right. So front view. We got to move it down here. We always put our front view down here. Now, this is a little large. It's a 1-to-1 scale. So I'm going to drop that down to 75%. And I can highlight that number and put it to 0.75, and it'll scale it to a better size. Whoops. Hit undo there. I'm going to do that again. I shouldn't have hit return. So 0.75. All right, so pretend I didn't hit OK and just pick it up there. Now we drag our mouse up here, and we're going to snap the top view and the side view. All right, so this one's always easy. Kids have no problem placing the top view. Now the side view, a lot of kids accidentally put it at a little bit of an angle. We want it to snap so it's horizontally aligned with the front view. And then this corner we call the isometric view. All right, then we just go ahead and hit OK. They all lose their shading, right? That's okay for these three. I want to be able to see what's going on inside of here. So I want it to be not shaded. This one I want to be shaded. So I double click on it and go over here and click the shaded option. And hit OK. So now that's shaded in. Our Autodesk A is ready to go. Looks good. Everything's good here. All right. Now, next two things we're going to do. We're going to do some annotation here. So you hit Annotate, you hit Text, go down here, put your name. All right. J1. Logo project I want to put there, so we know what project it was. And then the date that you're going to end up printing it. Okay, the date you're going to end up printing it. Hit OK. And then you take that, I hit Escape on the keyboard to make my cursor just a regular arrow again, and I move that over a little bit. All right, so now we're going to add some dimensions. On the logo project, we really can't dimension everything. I'm going to dimension the widest width and the longest height and the thickest depth there. So I hit dimension up here. My cursor changes, right? And now when I click, it's going to want to put dimensions. So I'm going to dimension the distance between points here in my drawing. So I'm going to do from there to there for the vertical height of this thing. Okay. I'm going to do from there to there for this width. Okay. And then for the thickness, I'm going to go there. And I'm going to try to line them up with the numbers above. I don't know if I nailed it or not. The line is hard to tell. That's all I'm going to do. So I don't need to do anything over here, believe it or not. The thickness is already right there. This width is actually the same as this 3.77. If I go ahead and dimension that, you'll see. There's another way. If you got a solid line, you can. Oh, let me show you that. See that 3.77. So I don't need that. That would be redundant. That would be what we call over-dimensioning. That width is the same as this height here. This width of this thing is the same as this width here. All right, so I don't need that. Hit escape on the keyboard, click on the dimension and delete it. And that's it, okay? If you have a printer, you file print it. If you don't have a printer, you're gonna want to take a screenshot of this, all right? If you're on a Windows machine, what you do is you go down here and you hit snipping tool, all right? Hit new. They say it's moving, snip and sketch. I don't know when that's happening, but I guess we'll see. All right, so I hit new. Oops, I gotta drag the cursor. I'm gonna highlight the mechanical drawing, as much of it as I can, trying to be careful to get it off. And now I have that, and I can save this as mech drawing. All right, I'll save that. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that in a minute here. All right, we'll talk to you later. See ya.